Good morning, children. Today we start online class for class 7. In this class, we are going to discuss a new lesson, that is food components. Okay, in class 6, particularly we have learned about that we eat different kinds of food items like pulihara, dosa, sambar, chutney, and so on. Okay, and we also learned that how to cook some kind of food items tastily. Okay, everyone have their own favorite food item. Yes or no? You have one favorite food item and I have one favorite food item. But is only favorite food item enough for you all the time eating? Okay, no, not absolutely. Okay, right now we'll see one activity. For this activity, you need it. You need what is simply you want to make a list of numbers. Means simply you want to frame a list of names like whatever the members are there in your family. You have to make a list, and along with that, you make a list of their day-to-day activities. What they are going to be perform in a day-to-day activities, you have to write it, and along with that, you make a list of some food items they eat. Okay, by observing the chart placing on, and you can observe that there is any relationship between eating food and performing activities. Yes, whatever the food you are going to be eat, that supplies energy, and energy is needed for your body to do various tasks and activities in day-to-day life situations. Okay, if you are conscious, we need energy, that we know. Okay, if suppose we are sleeping, we need energy. Okay, while we even sleeping, we need some energy, because if you sleep, whatever happens is inside your body, breathe and circulation of blood goes on, takes place. For this you need extra energy, so we need to consume different kinds of food items. Okay, right now we'll see listing out of food components. While going to the market, you'll notice some food items like a biscuit packet, next a milk packet, and a ghee packet or oil packet. Okay, bring any three kinds of food, packed food items, and check. You will find some components at the back of their packets. Yes or no? Like carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, and minerals. These are all the components that present in the food items. Can you have any doubt? Oh, these many components are presenting in one particular food. Do you have any idea or any doubt? Okay, but suppose if I take a juice packet. Okay, at the back of the juice packet, they will give a portion of compounds like vitamins, minerals, carbohydrates, fats. All these components are present in only one juice product. Absolutely or not? You should have one doubt. Okay, for this we will find one experiment and we will do that. Okay. Okay, that is experiment 1. Test for starch. Okay, if I want to test the starch presence in any of the food material, then I need some chemicals. Along with that, I need some lab equipments like stand and plate and some chemicals and test tubes. Okay, first of all, I will take three kinds of food items in a sample quantity in little amounts. Right now, I will take for this testing of starch. I need one chemical, that is dilute iodine solution. What is dilute iodine solution? Okay, dilute. What in itself dilute means? Okay, if you want to know the dilute, you have to know the other term, concentrated. Okay, for suppose your at your home, some relatives came to your home. Okay, at that time any of the food material is not present in your home. Then you have an idea to prepare a lemonade juice. For this you need three kinds of materials like milk, sorry not milk, water and lemon and somewhat of sugar. Okay, you have taken a glass full of water. For this one lemon is enough, and along with that you take a little quantity of sugar, but you have mix this much amount of sugar to the water. Then it tastes very sweet. You can't able to drink that lemonade drink. What was the reason? Because here the concentrated solution is sugar and you have mixed a lot more. Then it has to be diluted by mixing more water to the this drink. When you mix the 2 glasses or 3 glasses full of water, then what happens is it neutralizes. Then it comes to the normal sugar solution. Then you can easily drink it. Right now you understand what is dilute. If any of the concentrated term there, then we have to add little more water to it and we have to dilute it. Here the chemical dilute iodine solution is there. For this I am taking a small test tube. In the test tube I am keeping some kind of food items, like any of the food items like milk or chips packet or anything. I am adding this dilute iodine solution to it. After some time you will observe that the food item will be changed into dark blue or black color. By this observation you come to know that the starch is present in the given food component, food item. Okay, next we will see experiment 2. Experiment 2 is test for fats. Okay, if I want to find any of the given food item is fats, I want to know it, then I want to take a few amount of food item. Along with that I want to take a paper, white paper. Okay, right now I will take that food item and I will gently rub it on the paper. While rubbing it on the paper, if the paper changes into translucent, then it is a fat. I can consume it as a fat. Why? What the reason, sir? Simply the paper which is in white color, I cannot look through the paper. Yes or no? While rubbing it with the any of the food component, it changes into translucent. Then I can easily see through the paper. Yes or no? By this observation, we can consume that the given food item contains fats. Next, third experiment is test for proteins. Okay, test for proteins. If any of the food item that has any proteins or no, we have to find it. Then for this you need two more chemicals, that is copper sulfate solution and sodium hydroxide solution. Okay, you take a little bit of a food item in a test tube and add 10 drops of copper sulfate solution and 10 drops of sodium hydroxide solution to the above food compound. Then it will be changed into the black color or violet color. By this we can observe that the food item contains the proteins. Thank you. We will discuss later.